So this game is actually pretty big because it's the first playoff game of the season for the Lakers and also the first playoff game ever for Bronny, which means LeBron and Bronny just became the first father and son to actually share a playoff floor in NBA history. However, that didn't mean it was going to be easy. Because Austin Reaves and Luka Doncic were both still injured, the James family would have to put on quite a show to withstand a pretty powerful Rockets team.
Matchups that Houston will throw at him.
Luke Kennard knocks down his first shot.
If they can get this win at home, this is the opportunity that they have to take this challenge.
But the game started a little choppy, except for this little fan right here, who got a pretty nice hand on her head from LeBron. And you could say the Rockets got a hand on their head too in that first quarter, because LeBron really took over in just one quarter.
Understand, he's got 3 guys that average 20 points a game on the perimeter. You're going to be the 5th, maybe 6th option on certain nights as LeBron James knocked down the pull.
Shot won't go. James the rebound. They try to get it to Smart. Smart flips it up quickly, and it rattles in. Smart gets it inside to James, falling away. Another baseline shot is good. The foul was on Şengün, not on Thompson. So obviously the first on Şengün. Ayton jumper. Got it. Hard against Shepard. Inside to James. Kicks it out. Hachimura. Corner 3.
On the baseline, don't allow that one-pass kick out for a 3.
James and Ayton connect right there. DeAndre Ayton off to a good start.
In the first quarter alone, LeBron had already racked up 8 assists, which is kind of crazy because he was basically a one-man show out there, trying to run the whole offense for the Lakers. And he even showed some hustle too, jumping for loose balls, making some heads-up plays, keeping possessions alive. He kept the spirits up, kept the Lakers in the game. And in the second quarter, we finally got some Bronny action too.
So James getting his first rest. He's exhausted from all the passes. 8 assists.
Still continue to make the right play and the right reads. Just go out and play the right way.
Thanks for your time, Mike.
All right, Lise. Well, Ime Udoka said without Durant.
What they were able to do to counter what they were dealing with on the other end of the floor.
James. Şengün the fake. Backs in, uses that left hand, comes up short. Tate, another tough rebound, gets fouled.
Unfortunately for him, his first play was a foul. And even once he was back on the floor, you could still see that everything was gravitating around LeBron. So on this one, Bronny kind of just had to sit back and let it play out.
6 NBA playoffs. Off to a great postseason start. Some thrillers already this past week in play-in games. James to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt knocks down the 3.
But we all know Bronny's not a selfish player. So his first real assist was actually a screen. Setting it, getting out of the way, freeing his guy up to make the play. And that's the kind of thing you're never going to see on the stat sheet. But Bronny still contributed in his own way.
No chance. Well, they've done both so far.
And right now, look, Houston is the 6th rated defense in this league. We talk about it all the time. They have not made the Lakers feel their...
But that doesn't mean he doesn't make mistakes. And the play right after, it's kind of the same thing. But this time, LeBron sets the screen for Bronny. Bronny tries to hit him with a quick bounce pass, but it's just a little too quick. Turnover. And it's actually kind of funny. You can see LeBron talking to him right after the play.
2 games during the regular season, 1 start, playing just about 9 minutes per game.
But not even a second later, Bronny gets his second strike.
Different times. Barely played in the playoffs last year.
But luckily for him, JJ Redick was a little forgiving this game. So Bronny stayed out there. And fun fact, LeBron has actually called playing with his son the biggest achievement of his career. Over the championships, over all the records, over everything he's done, this is at the top of his list. But you can still see Bronny needs a little time to adjust to the playoffs, because in this game, LeBron is still the one handling business.
LeBron James wants it against Holiday. There's a double team. Behind the back to Ayton. Gathers. Layup. No good, but a foul. What a pass.
And you watch the Lakers. You watch the post. Here he gets a double.
He ain't for him as much as he attacked the glass and gets downhill. He better pick that number up.
At his age, he's still going for the chase down block. It's kind of insane. He's doing everything to keep the Lakers in the game, barely taking any rest and setting up everything for them.
James Okogie. James just 6 points, but the 10 assists in that first half. Backs in, leans in, banks it home. Kennard. Thompson closes there. James, Tari Eason guarding him now. James backs in, overwhelms, banks at home.
The Rockets started to realize too that the only way to stop the Lakers was to stop LeBron. And they started to try anything and everything to do it.
He went out of his way to make sure right there, gets the contact, and then Jabari.
Lead up to 9. Ball deflected. James comes up with it. Throws a pass. What a beautiful pass. And then Shepard with the block. Plenty of time remaining. Just under 8.5 left here in the fourth. James, long three-pointer. It's good. LeBron James way downtown. It's back up to 13.
And even with all the dimes he was sending out, he still had that scoring in him too. Even with all the fouls coming his way, he'd just adapt and quite literally do everything to keep the Lakers in this game.
It's about how well the Lakers are playing defensively.
James runs inside, got bumped. Smart kicks it out. James on the bounce, back up top. Marcus Smart, sidestep, his three-pointer's up. It's good! Marcus Smart, it rolled around and dropped through.
And the Lakers crowd was noticing the performance LeBron was having too. So they started chanting MVP every time he stepped to the free throw line. And you're probably wondering where Bronny's been in this game, because since those few minutes in the second quarter, he hasn't seen the floor again. But if you keep watching, he might still get some more run.
Double team. Left-handed, it's good! 7 on the 24, James wants it as Thompson right there. Down to 3, James falling away, puts it up, puts it in!
Against an elite defender.
Ayton inside, floats it up and in. But it's still a 9-point game. Ayton in the front court, lobs it to Kennard. James drives down the lane, lays it up and in.
This game really wasn't Lakers versus Rockets, it was LeBron versus the Rockets. And he showed out. Unfortunately for Bronny, this wasn't his night to get more minutes. He got his few in the second quarter. No points, no stats on the sheet, just a foul on his name. But you could still see he contributed in his own way. LeBron, on the other hand, the stats kind of say it all. 19 points, 13 assists, 8 rebounds. Almost a triple-double. Pretty impressive first game. And if he keeps putting out this much energy every night, I kind of doubt he can keep it up at his age. But he's already surprising us here, so he might surprise us even more. I'll catch you on the next one.